Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jo and I help creatives and freelancers with design and tech. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can quickly create a site plan for your Squarespace website. Before we dive into the tutorial, just like always, I have put any resources or links in the comments section below of the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe so I can continue making awesome content for you guys. So what is a site plan and why do you need one? So basically, when you're starting any kind of website project, you're going to need to begin at a point. And the best point to start with is a site plan. It is basically a plan, and it looks a little bit like a flowchart, and it's just going to help you plan out what's going to be in the top navigation and then where your content is going to be placed afterwards. It's also a really great document to refer back to at any time to make sure that things are going in the right place. And because it's just the very first step of creating your website, you can easily move pages around or plan where the content is going to go. And you can also figure out how much content and images and basically everything you're going to need to be able to flesh out the rest of the website. So let's jump on over to the computer and I'm going to show you how to create your very own site plan. So there is a link in the description of the video. So if you just click on that, it's going to take you to the online sitemap product. And when you purchase it, it will give you a sitemap link. And when you click on this, this is probably the best part. You are going to come to Google Drawings and it's going to ask you if you want to copy the document, and you do, because this is going to put the document into your own files. So you make a copy. And you can name it, rename it, whatever you like up the top here, but this is Google Draw. Now, not a lot of people use this, well, I'm aware of, but it is actually a really cool tool because it's super easy to use and it's shareable, and it's very easy to edit. You can print it, like it's great. All of the Google tools are really great. But with a sitemap or a page navigation brainstorm, you can see that I've got like a layout here that's already made for you. So I've got some instructions as well, just something to note about, because when you're creating your sitemap, you don't want to have 1,000 pages all up the top. You want to try and make it as simple as possible. So usually about 6 or 7 pages or top navigations is great, and anything else can go underneath here. And of course, with this Google Draw document, you can put notes or you can add other pages. You can write comments. So it's just a really good place to start for your website. Okay, so these would be the main navigation here and the main pages, I would say, and then these would be the drop downs that you have underneath here. So it's kind of like a little bit like a flowchart. So I've just set up home up the top here, and if you, I always put home up the top because it's really just, you already know that that's the top level. Like that's where either you're going to click on the logo. You don't always have to write home down here. These days people usually don't. It's not really necessary, but it's obviously you still need to have it as a page. And when you double click on the boxes, you can edit the text here. So I could change this to FAQs. And then you could change the underneath drop down to testimonials. If you want to change the text size, if you've got something that's really huge, you can obviously change the font size down there. And these are just some extra boxes here. Now the cool thing about this is if I highlight that, I can actually copy and paste it. So I've got a Mac, so I'm just going to go Command C. So whatever your copy is, I think you should be able to do copy from here as well if you wanted to. And then I'm going to go Command V, or if you wanted to, you could go edit paste there. And so you can see that I can add another page. So I'm just going to drag that down here. Oops, I'll just drag the right box, that would help. And you can see I can just put it under there, and I'll just move it up a little bit because I'm a little bit OCD. And then I can double click to edit it, and I can add another page. So you can see how simple and easy it is, but basically you just need to plan out your pages and plan out your top navigation. And then if you want to put anything else down the bottom as well, sometimes it's good to just have notes. Like say you want to have stuff in your website footer. You don't always need to go into this much detail with the footer, but it's if you want to. You could have social media links. You could, what else could you have? You could also pop in perhaps your newsletter. So you can see it's really simple and easy to use. And of course, if you want to print it, you can select print up here, or you can share it as well. So this is if you want to share it with somebody else. You just have to change the settings in there, so it's just the same as any Google links. So let's just change this. So we want to change it to anyone with the link. So that means whenever you send this link to anyone, if you're doing any collaborations with other staff or team members or anything like that, you can copy the link and you can send it to them. So you can give them viewer, or you can give them editor or commenter access. So this is why this template is so good for creating your website navigation or your sitemap. It's such a great tool to use to just start, because you can see how flexible it is. And with using it with Google Draw, because it's free, you can share it and you can create as many as you like. And it just really helps to be able to plan your sitemap properly and get started with your website. If you enjoyed my content today, please like the video, make sure you subscribe, even leave a comment below to let me know that you are loving this content so I can create more for you.